Aloha, my kako. This is Oracle of the Golden Spiral. Today we're going to be doing a reading for Capricorn. General messages for Capricorn. I trust that my readings have no date, so I just trust that when the messages find you, that's when they're yours. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Oh, goodness. Okay, Capricorn, you have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords. The Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Moon, the Empress, and the Two of Swords. Universe is walking with you right now. Seeing what you've been through. Seeing the hurt that you seem to be focusing on. And facilitating in seeing what you've put into whatever the situation is for you, and facilitating you in the understanding and the acceptance of some type of ending. The question it's asking you is, where do you go from here? Can we examine this hurt? This hurt or this challenge or this what you view maybe as a failure, and can we, instead of going over and over it in our mind, can we put it to rest with the complete knowledge and understanding of what occurred, and utilize that information in how you're going to move forward? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? How do we get in flow? How do we grow what it is and nurture what it is that we want to accomplish? What has this taught us, and where can we put those emotions? What is this new emotional beginning that you're going to be having, right? We know we don't want to feel that anymore, but what do we want to feel? Clarifying the Two of Swords. Right. Taking those truths, things that we've learned with us to a different future. One more. One more for the Two of Swords, please. There's a lot of swords here. It's like the 21 of Swords. 22 if you count that. I think you feel like just escaping this pain would be enough, but there's a bigger promise here. There's a bigger promise of stability and a comfortable, happy, developed life. Tell me about the Moon, please. I'm sorry, you got the Six of Swords and the Four of Wands. Tell me about the Moon, please. It's almost as if I get this energy where we're afraid to put, we've done it before. We're afraid to put our emotions into something, even in the slightest bit, because we just think that it's never going to produce anything for us. Exactly. So Four of Cups, right? But we are being given this brand new feeling, this brand new motivation. But it feels like it's going to end the same way much as it's done before. And so the willingness to accept it without understanding or seeing the rewards is the challenge at the time? One more, please. One more for this moon card. It's about walking into that. We're not going to see everything. Not everything is illuminated. But there's the promise of that as we move forward and reflect on the things that have happened to us before. It's right here. Right? The Queen of Swords, having that clarity, being discerning, and being able to take what we need to take from it, and using that ability to propel us forward into the future. What is it that drives you? What is it that, I mean, it'll move forward. You're afraid to take that first step, but it's going to move forward in a balanced way more quickly than you anticipate, to be quite honest. And I think that really here, it's just about making the decision and taking that first step. But there is this underlying energy of recognizing what the universe is trying to tell you around you. What around you oftentimes is what is meant to guide you in helping. What you see the world reflecting back at you has a lot to do, and your take on that has a lot to do with the decision that you're making at the time. It's about flow and seeing synchronicity and incorporating what you're seeing around you as kind of, you know, information to the information you need to make the decision and to move forward is with you. It's reflecting everything that you see around you in your day-to-day life. Yeah. And it feels as if there will be some deeper understanding, a change in perspective, a change in like what your fundamental beliefs are. I think your fundamental beliefs are, if you sorry if this offends anyone, but your fundamental beliefs are, if you pour into it, it's going to hurt you in the end. And I think that by taking the first step and by moving forward into that space, you're going to find that all that you've learned through those experiences is going to help you feel solid in moving forward. And you're going to move forward quicker and have a whole new set of beliefs, a whole new experience moving forward. This is really going to move you into, you know, I want to know so much about this because it really is, how do you get from, my question as a reader is, how do I get from the Ten of Swords as my focus to the inevitable outcome, which is that Empress energy, right? Like that seems like two, if you know about tarot, it's like, it seems like two totally different energies, but it really is about capturing the lessons that suck ass, like all this stuff that happened that sucked ass, and finding the clarity in that, what, you know, how much of it belonged to you, how much of it should be assigned to the situation, the scenario, or others, and that honest analysis of that going on is what's going to, it culminates into this miraculous change of the Ten of Swords to the Empress. But the universe is asking you to make that decision, and the answers are all around you. Okay, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. I am wishing you all the best. If you find that you resonate with this, please go ahead and leave me a comment on how. And if you would like to, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Mahalo.